your Fox 5 News.
There's a theatrical production that has received rave reviews across the country, makes its way to San Diego this Saturday only. And McLean, the star and co-creator of the Screwtape letters, is here with more on what audiences can expect. Thank you for being here.
Oh, I'm delighted.
All right, so this is based on the very popular work by C.S. Lewis.
Yes.
And you actually play Screwtape, the sort of senior demon advising his nephew on how to basically take down a human and insert sin into his life and really thwart his faith, right?
That's right, that's right.
How do you do that? How do you get into character playing a demon?
Well, what makes you think I have to get into character? You know, the play is something that has captured my imagination, or the book had captured my imagination since I read it in my 20s. Somebody brought the project to me, and I thought, wow, this could, if we can get the rights to do it, let's have a go of it. I mean, the play is a very funny, provocative play about heaven and hell, good and evil. Based on the classic novel by C.S. Lewis, The Screwtape Letters, which is spiritual warfare from the demon's perspective. It's how the demons see us. And how did you sort of adapt into a play this very popular work by C.S. Lewis? Right. Well, that was a real challenge because Lewis never intended it for the theater. So we had a real tough time getting the script to work. Then we brought some of the best design team in New York, you know, set designers, light designers, sound designers that could really help tell the story. But what we wanted to do was follow two arcs: is what happens to the patient who is the subject of Screwtape's attacks, and how he, you know, who basically goes from indifferent to faith issues to becoming quite devout despite all of Screwtape's attempts, and then what happens to Screwtape as the stuff that he does that always succeeds doesn't work with this guy and he falls apart. Is this something that's going to appeal to people that are not Christians, that don't believe in this spiritual warfare? Well, it certainly has in the past. I mean, you know, we ran in New York for 9 months with a very broad, diverse audience, and, you know, well reviewed by the Times, the Wall Street Journal, the Village Voice. So it has, I think it's because it's dealing with such huge supernatural issues and doing it in a kind of a funny way, because what happens is Lewis has a great way of putting a mirror to yourself and you kind of squirm in self-recognition. Yeah, the Wall Street Journal actually called it wickedly funny and one hell of a good show. So I was pleased by that. Absolutely, I can tell why for sure. Now, I had read that C.S. Lewis said that he did not have fun actually writing the Screwtape letters. Do you have fun playing Screwtape? I'm ashamed to say that I do. Yeah, Lewis said it was very, you know, it gave him spiritual cramps, that once he made the switch, you know, it's a morally inverted universe where up is down, good is bad, God is called the enemy, Satan is called our father below, and so he had to kind of turn his world around and really looked in his own soul at the kind of choices that he made that he probably wasn't very proud of, and so, and he laid it out there very, very generously, and then finally he said, that's it, I have to stop. I can't do this anymore. Now, you're performing this for sold-out audiences all over the place. You had said we got like 100 tickets left or something like that for Saturday's show, so if people want to go, they need to get on it right now. Why do you think that this particular piece resonates with so many people? Well, I think that I think Screwtape is one of the great literary creations of the 20th century, and I think the book, The Screwtape Letters, is perhaps one of the best examples of reverse psychology in literature. Lewis has a huge following, and his star continues to rise. You know, 50 years after his death, he died in 1963. And the number of people that have had their life sort of opened and re-examined and changed by Lewis's writing is legion. And I love the fact that you do question and answer afterwards for about 10 minutes with the audience. They love that. I bet. They do love that. It's a way of engaging, and also, you know, I can tell them that I'm not really Screwtape, you know. I'm not that terrible of a person, I promise. Thank you so much for being here. Oh, it's By the way, if you want to see the Screwtape Letters, you can. It's tomorrow at 4. There's also a performance at 8 p.m. at the Balboa Theater downtown. Ticket information can be found on our website, fox5sandiego.com. Just click on that scene on tab. You do want to act fast because there's only like 100 tickets or so left. McLean, thank you for being here once again. Really appreciate it. All right, Raul, back over to you.
All right, good stuff. Erica, thank you.